Alrighty, chat. I've held this off for way too long. Once again, my wardrobe. There's nothing hiding in there. I just don't like having my wardrobe open on stream or recording videos. Oh my god, I've been putting this off for way too long. I know. I'm here to rip the band-aid off. I'm not gonna stall. We're gonna straight into it. Been a long time since you did the last Smash stream. I know. Way too long. I was just gonna launch regular Five Nights at Freddy's 4 for now. We'll get to the Halloween edition at some point later. But yeah, welcome back. It's been like some way too long since I've done a FNAF stream. I'm just excited to get back into the gist of it, the GO. Right, let's capture FNAF 4. Maybe not. Hang on. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I did, because I know I'm gonna have to turn this into a video at some point. So yeah, welcome back, FNAF 4. Been a long time. Like I said, go rip the bandit off, get straight into it. This game relies on sound cues. Please adjust your volume so you can hear crit on the screen. Hold shift now for several seconds to make sure you have sticky keys turned off. I cannot hear crickets. Hang on. My fans are blasting. My first person I missed the instructions saying to adjust the audio. I died very often. Understandable. Huh? I'm pretty sure I've got sticky keys turned off. Why does it still sound so quiet? I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like this at all. FNAF 4 still scares the shit out of me. I'm just saying. Oh god. Alrighty, we're gonna rip the bandit off. New game. Press play. 5 days to the party. I'm excited to get into FNAF 4. I hate FNAF 4, but I'm excited to actually get into it. I really genuinely am. What did he do this time? He locked you in your room again. Don't be scared, I'm here with you. Waz. These are my friends. I can't remember which minigame is what. If this is one where he comes out and jump scares us on the bed. I don't think it is. I think that's a later night. Like, now we just keep knocking. Yeah, okay. So yeah, no, I quite love FNAF 4 because it really takes the minigames that were presented in FNAF 2 and expanded on in FNAF 3 and really starts to ramp up the FNAF lore. And it's just very well designed, I think, to be far more scary, which I appreciate. But because of that, I'm just fucking terrified. Alright, tomorrow is another day. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So normally I try to do the first 5 nights per game. Alright. Boom. Quickly onto the door. I know about, like, loading in areas and whatnot. No, that can't. We're saved until I think about 2 AM. So, shift to close a door. Control for flashlight. Extra tips. Warning, listen carefully if you hear breathing, hold the door shut. If you do not hear breathing, then use a flashlight. So I know about the fact that, like, when you first go to areas, it takes... So yeah, I'm gonna get confused about that. Control for flashlight. Shift, close the door. Okay. do you think ripped the Fox's plush off? Wasn't it Michael? Yeah, I don't think that's anything. Okay. Welcome to the quietest streams you'll ever have to encounter with me. I'm gonna go on there. Foxy's not a threat. So I'm doing research on this game. And about what sound effects are distractions, what we need to pay attention to. How to just get used to stuff and be sure. Being listening in. I think we're saving until 2 AM. Oh! Shit, we got flowers! Oh my god. Fuck yeah. I know I'm meant to be talking about stuff, but... I'm gonna hold on for a second. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nope. But then there's it. I know, I know. There we go. I got the pills as well. What the fuck? Dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've researched this game. I need to touch up on my knowledge of how to properly play when we get to more aggressive nights. It's like this intense sound in my ear. I don't know what I've gotten my timer as well. Fucking, I know! Oh my god. I know now. Everything's clicked. Everything in my brain is clicked about this game. Yes, breathing. So you tell. I think Chick is in the kitchen. Yeah, Chick is in the kitchen. Okay. One is coming. It's all this entire game has clicked in my brain immediately. First night done. No, it's the first night done. Oh, I can hear sounds I've never noticed before in this game. Put it in the party. All right, hang on. You know he's hiding again. I know. We're gonna pause for a quick second. I'll be right back. Freddy, entertain them. Alrighty, so, like I said, this game, if you don't know, relies so intensely on hearing. Say hello to Freddy. Boop. So intensely on hearing and audio. So naturally, when I'm in a night, especially now that I've beaten the first night and getting the gist of it, I'm not going to be talking much when I'm actually in the middle of playing. Because this is a game of intense concentration and focus and listening. So, yeah, looking forward to that. But whilst we have a little bit of a respite, we're going to do a couple things. A couple of really cool things. Where's my FNAF script? My Death Note as well! I've forgotten so many things about this. My clicky! My clicker! Oh, the fucking... The clicker! The clicker! I've completely forgotten about everything in this game. I died 102 times. In FNAF 2, that's... Yikes. Alright, what notes do I have to begin with again? I've completely forgotten. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Because I remember talking about the three things I want to talk about. So where I was at the time the game's release, how much the game I played previously before, and a quick review of the game. So I've talked about FNAF 4, like I really enjoy FNAF 4 and how much, I mean, it's still sticking to the FNAF formula, which I remember at the time people like PewDiePie being extremely tired and sick of, hence why I didn't get scared playing the game. But I really appreciate how much it's advancing everything that's come before it in FNAF. And how different of an approach it is taking, with, you know, being far more scarier, being more sound orientated in a house, no cameras, stuff like that. I really appreciate and love that part about FNAF 4. That's my review of the game. How much have I played of it? I've played the first 2 nights. I think the first time I actually ever played FNAF 4 was for my 100%ing every single FNAF game series I did before Security Breach came out. I know I played the first 3 games far more. When I talked about those games, but this is a game I really have not touched. So once I beat the second night, I will be further than I've ever been before. When was all the time of this first game? Well, let me read comments first, and I'll talk about that as we play this minigame. Okay, the first time's ever... that. The first night never usually that bad, so it just immediately dies. Alright, nose has been booped. The way you tell if the animatronics are there is if you hear breathing, but animatronics don't breathe. Good point. Very good point. Robots basically, they don't breathe. Unless William Afton put in a breathing mechanism or something, who knows. Think you'll succeed the plush trap minigame? I sure as hell hope so. I'd love to get 2 hours off. I know I talked about like cheese straps and whatnot. When a from a plush trap game naturally comes along, I'm going to absolutely take advantage of it. If I can get 2 hours off, I will absolutely take advantage of it. When it comes to max modes, I'm not sure if you can play a plush trap thing and then play the max mode, but even if you can, I'm not gonna, because the game isn't naturally presenting me with that option, so I'm not going to take it. Hello, Ego 2021, welcome to the stream. Bonnie, hello, Bonnie, welcome to the stream. Silent stream, I'm gonna have to entertain ourselves. Yeah, I can't wait to see what the chat will come up with. Okay. Where was I with FNAF 4? So I talked about how FNAF 3, I remember still being scared of it, but now FNAF had just entered over here. Shut up. Social consciousness. These are my friends. So much. If I've entered social consciousness so much that at school, I remember people talking about the release and the upcoming FNAF 3 and how like that was going to be the one of the theme park, the attraction one, which was all a massive hoax. And so I don't specifically remember FNAF 4 coming out. And FNAF 4, I don't remember much about the release of, because I was still scared of it, and it just didn't seem as popular as the release of FNAF 3, from what I remember about my time being in school and being on the internet. But Halloween Edition, specifically, is when I start actually enjoying FNAF and stop being scared of it. But actually, where was it the release of FNAF 4? No strong memories, really. Did we ever figure out why the fuck Mangle's here? I don't actually think so. Hello. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who are you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. Let me out. Jump scare. Ah! Playing to buy every FNAF game except Into the Pit and Security Breach and see them make you think it's worth it. Promise another day. I mean, I'd recommend, depending on how much you like FNAF, I mean, the Click Team games are a great place to start because they are a staple of the FNAF series, obviously, and they're all relatively cheap. In comparison to some of the other ones, like you said, Into the Pit, Security Breach, they're all a bit more expensive. I would recommend, if you really enjoy the Click Team games, getting those games. I would recommend probably first off getting Into the Pit, maybe. I don't know about your PC specs or how much money budget you have, but I think Into the Pit was the cheapest and obviously runs the best on computers. It's 8-bit. But no, definitely start off with all the Click Team games, because 2 of them are free, so, you know, go for it. Tomorrow is another day. Is it really? On Plush Tap. Hold control, use flashlight. Use X to stop Plush Up on the X to skip 2 hours on next night. Please. Let the nerves get to me. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by loading each area of the map. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a thing. Aims to keep Foxy out. Not sure if he's active this night, but aims to keep Foxy out of the room. As long as possible, but I'm not sure if he's active this night. Woo! Yeah! So it's probably peaked the microphone. Oh my god. I'm beginning to understand how this game works and how that sound effects were going to play. I got used to how Foxy was moving. I wasn't able to keep track of him the entire time, but I understood kind of what was happening, which is a good start. He left without you. He knows you hate it here. You're right beside the exit. If you run, you can make it. Check the chat. Back to the headless Foxy aren't the master own thing. Why would they rip the head off? I have no idea. And towards the exit. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it's too late. Hurry the other way. You'll find someone who can help you. You know what happens if he catches you. I'm planning to buy everything except... hey, we've been to that thing. Definitely they're fun to play. I'm an Xbox. Ah, okay, so I don't think the last two are free. But no, definitely get the first 7, I reckon. Russian minigame really plays into the fear of things hunting in the dark. Dan, Bonnie, and Chica both get in the already. Russian really went up from that one. Yep. I got the hang of how to try and keep Foxy out for as long as possible. 4-minute nights, beautiful. It can find help if you get past them. You have to be strong. I can read. I'm not panicked. Tomorrow is another day. So much better. So much better. Alrighty. Come on. Please. Load all the areas in. Catch a bitch. Yeah! Not 3, baby, not 3. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's it. One more normal night. One more normal night. One more normal night. He hates you. Holy shit, this is my heart. But I'm understanding, like I was actually, because I talked about how I wasn't playing this because I hadn't studied up on the game yet, and then I studied up on it, and then just didn't have time to play it. I thought I was going to forget everything, but now that I know what to listen for, I'm understanding the game. I'm understanding approximately where Foxy's going to be. I'm understanding what I need to check on the Freddles. I'm kind of understanding possibly how close they are from the doors. I know what I'm listening out to for breathing. I'm beginning to understand this game. Alright, what haven't I talked about? Dan Bonnie, yeah, I know they live like right next to the diner, but who the hell is a child supervisor at a restaurant and leaves? Quick nose again. The stores are squeaky as fuck. The hinges need to be oiled. Nice. Alrighty, so you have to get up. Get out this time, but you have to hurry. What if I... Oh, hang on. Can I... No, don't you remember what you saw? The exit is the other way. Hurry and leave. Alright then. Jesus. Where's your plush toy? Mine is Spring Bonnie. My daddy says I have to be careful with him or I will pinch my finger. He's a finger trap, he says. Hello, psychic friend Fredbear. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who are you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. You better watch out. I hear they come to life at night, and if you die, they hide your body and never tell anyone. Why do you look so worried? See you at the party. I can definitely see how this game was ramping up to possibly introduce dream theory. I'm glad it was kind of retconned. Aren't you the kid who always hides under the table and cries? No one else is scared. Why are you? Stop being such a baby. Damn. Fuck me then, alright. Oh, my stomach is... Holding on. Are you going to the party? Everyone's going to the party. Oh wait, you have to go. It's your birthday. Yeah, buddy. I'm just gonna like double check everything's streaming properly. Okay, good. I should have checked that earlier. Especially because I need this for a video, obviously. Hi, Fredbear. Yeah, whoa. Like a text box popped up. Hey, there we go. Fredbear and Friends, 1983. We have Fredbear, Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy Fazbear. It looks so derpy. Fredbear and Friends, 1983. Hi, psychic friend Fredbear. How goes? How goes? Alright, the Mankle. And these are my friends. Am I gonna jump scared? Oh, yeah. I was expecting it and I'm like, hey, this is my Murray jump scares you under the bed. Tomorrow's another day. Yes, yes it is. Why is there a child in the sewer? Wasn't it Fredbear in the sewer? Alright, hang on. Too bad. Ah, damn it. Fuck that one up. That's alright. That's okay. I'm gonna count that as a death. I heard the breathing. It's just a touch too late. First proper death. Hey, I got to night 4 for my first proper death. That's pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of that. The issue is I knew I had to check Chica because she was getting close, and I knew the Freddles had to be checked, but I heard Foxy go to Bonnie's side, and I thought, I gotta get rid of Foxy quickly, and I didn't quite wait long enough for the breathing. If I had have waited a proper 3 seconds like I'm trying to do, I would have been able to close the door, flash, go into Foxy, Freddy, Chica, and then been back on track. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna hop back into it. I really want to try and get the first 5 nights. Minimum first 4. So just gotta load all the areas in first. You can see it takes a bit longer to go. And because this is a game about time. Speed is key. Is that Foxy or Chica? I think it was Foxy. Oh! I meant to click shift because I knew he was there. That was a misinput. That was a misinput. I meant to close the door. See, I told you I'd fuck it up at some point. I told you I'd fuck it up at some point. Ah, okay. Control for the light. Shift for the door. I heard it. I knew. That was a misinput. Chica in the kitchen. Are you fucking kidding me? I heard it. She walked up as soon as, no, we're getting stuck on night 4 now. Fuck. That's alright. That's okay. That's alright. It's okay. Dude, 6 minutes feels like forever in this thing. I got Foxy. There's a delay sometimes from when I press control to when the flashlight comes on. I don't know why. Makes me nervous. Got his ass. Press control. Just... Okay, okay. Wow, okay. So only 3 deaths on that night, which I can't be mad about. Wow. This might actually be shaping up to be my favorite FNAF game so far of the bunch. I love how much focus is required for this game. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright, please let me out. Please, please, to God. Let me out. Please, please. Please let me out. Alright, see how this goes. If I die of final plus trap, I give myself 1 attempt. If I succeed, I give myself 2 attempts. Fuck yeah. So I'm going to turn my volume up because I didn't hear him last time. Alright, Fredbear night. Let's see how we go, Fuck. Yeah, I immediately got lost. Oh, right. I immediately got lost. I had a feeling there was no chance I was making it first try. Think. I immediately got so fucking lost. Listen. My heart is a fragile object, and it is currently cracking in multiple places. I'm going to give Night 5 one more attempt. If I don't get any sort of significant... Well, it depends on progress. If I get pretty far and I can catch on what's going on, I'll try and do it. If I'm just getting lost, because I know there's a way Fredbear works, and I got lost, and the moment I got lost, that's it, I was fucked. If I don't do very well this run, then I'll stop the stream, call it a night, and I'll do some further research on how Fredbear works and hopefully come back feeling a little bit more confident. But we've done the main 4 nights where we have to deal with the 4 animatronics, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm getting to a good cycle of checking doors in the back. I'm understanding Foxy's running pattern and how to try at least to keep him out. Most advanced runs try to keep him out till at least 3. If he comes in after 3, then it's fine. But yeah, Fredbear / Nightmare, something I might need to work on. Let's give one more attempt, let's give it one more crack. See how we go. I just got lost. If it's not loading the areas. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. You gotta close the door. For a second, I'm like, hang on, is this night glitched? And I thought, hang on, death. And I thought, hang on, should I ride this to the end? And I thought, no, I shouldn't. And then I realized, oh, hang on, I don't need to flash him, I need to close the door. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm calling Freddy for next death, if there's one this night, because the endless Freddy's are determined. Ah, dude, if you've done it, Freddy, yeah. Nice. Anyway, the stuff actually allowed Foxy Bro to lock the child in the back room. No wonder happens able to get away with murder. However, it takes the difficulty from 10 to 20. No build up. Nightmare is the most terrifying animatronic in this game, but he has the most chill jump scare. Bro doesn't even scream you. He's just static. Lol. XD. All right. I want to try again because I think I've got it. Because he only has 2 real last per nights. We were Gucci. We were goated. I just made a horrific blunder. Get me kidding me about turning up the volume. My light is made of light. I lost track of him. No. Have I died 3? Yeah, I died 3 times so far. Nah, I wanna, no. I wanna beat this night. I'm filled with so much determination now that I know how the fuck this works. Nah. Easy to lose him, I tell you. I don't know what this is. Can I get rid of it? Yes, I know it's a thing to like find my cursor, but it's really playing with me. Okay. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Pointer options. What? Oh, hang on. I see what's happening here. Nope. How the fuck do I turn whatever this is off? Sorry, don't mind me, chat. Ah, my ears. Hang on. Hang on a second. Ah, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I get it. I get it. I know what I did. I know what I'm doing. Alright, we got it. Hi, Fly Jason. Welcome to the stream. Also for the nightmare. It's just chill, same as Nightmare on. Jump scare. Yeah, they are so terrifying looking, but the jump scare is so chill. I know it's. I don't know why they just. Scott just did the static image. Probably some sort of callback to Golden Freddy, I would assume. I don't know. For real, should I get on my alt for a more FNAF-y vibe if you want? If you'd like, feel free to. Alright. One goes back up. Time goes on. Here's another guy. Sorry, I thought. Someone in my house was closing a shutter, and I know it was a few rooms away, but when you gotta listen to them intently, it sounded so fucking loud. I'm determined now. I gotta beat this night. I've been forgetting to count my deaths, haven't I? Oh no. I think I died. And I think I've died a total of 5 times this night. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Dude, if you lose track of him, you're fucked. So you gotta seriously trust your ears. What? Are you kidding me? He just stopped running.
That was close. We're nearly at 5 a.m. Dude, just wait till I get to nightmare. This is gonna be impossible.
Dude, I didn't catch those footsteps. I should have checked. It's okay. It's okay.
Breathe out, Zach. You're done for the day. You're done for the day. I started this stream genuinely not sure if I was gonna actually beat 5 nights. Here I am, and is this? Hang on, we're gonna wait. Wow, your brother is kind of a baby, isn't he? It's hilarious. Why don't we help him get a closer look? He will love it. I'm sorry I've pieced the microphone so much, I know. No, please. Come on, guys, let's give him a little... I'm too scared to read. Come on, guys, let's give this little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal. What if the text jump scares me? No, I don't want to go. David Tennant, is that you? You heard the little man. He wants to get even closer. Hey, guys, I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss. On 3. 1, 2... Was that the bite of 87? First, yippee, yippee! Alright, let's have a look at the extras. I think we've earned it. Damn, first 5 nights done. If only these games were ever 5 nights. Alrighty, we haven't got a lot of stuff, that's right. So we've got Nightmare Freddy. Didn't really see him much, but I do really love the Nightmare's designs. He's kind of taken, like his work with the disheveled Foxy from the first game and Springtrap and really taken it to the forefront and just made these absolutely nightmarish, grotesque creatures. And I love how he does withering on animatronics. I love how Scott Cawthon creates chunks within their bodies. I think the Nightmares don't get quite as much appreciation as I think they do, and I'm a victim of that. I don't normally appreciate the Nightmare animatronics. They definitely deserve it, because these guys are sick as fuck. I'm a cheat. Which through a babe and just... So well done, so well done. Nightmare Fredbear. I love the teeth in the belly. Kind of starts hinting at like Springlock stuffs and what's happening in sister location as well. I like it. Let's grab the little boy. And then, ooh, what could it be? Making a Foxy. Up the ball, mold it out, start to do the withering, eyes and a jaw, a snout, further the eyes a little bit, texturing, get the lower jaw in there, ears, I love it. I'd love to learn how to 3D model. I just love how to learn to make games. It's one of those things I know I will say, but I genuinely don't think I'll really do ever, but it's one of those things that has always interested and fascinated me. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're done. We are done for today. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Let's exit out of that. How long was I playing that for? I think I had 2.3 hours of playtime when I first started. Alright, so I had 11 deaths in total. I might have missed one, but I feel like I've got them all. If you guys want to go back and let me know, but I'm pretty sure including Plush Trap, I had 11 deaths throughout the night, meaning on the Fredbear night, I had a total of 7. Maybe I had 8. Should I add one more death? I don't know. I don't think it was 9. I don't think I died 9 times. It's either this number I've got right now or I've missed 1, I reckon. Because I know I missed 1 earlier and then I accounted for it, but I can't remember if I missed an additional death. It's up to you. Did I die 11 or 12 times? You can either check back or you can just have a guess. I do know. and quite frankly, I don't really care all that much. Alrighty, let's check up on chat. I saw you guys something about I'm getting jump scared whilst you're talking about dead kids or something. Classic FNAF. Okay, well, hey, data boot, Freddy knows, pushing the bed. I already did that on the first night. It's part of my list. Hang on the list. We must get the list up. Other stuff. Save files. Game. Here we go. As you can see, 5 Nights at Freddy's 4. First 5 nights, first star. Let's get rid of it. As you can see, I have split FNAF 4 and FNAF 4 Halloween Edition into 2 separate
things. Because I wanted to play both, but there's nothing really additional besides a reskin during Halloween edition, so I thought I'd just make that the secret stars. We did honk Freddy's nose as well, so we can get rid of that as well. 3 more nights. Only actually 3 more nights. So 6th night, obviously Fredbear, but harder. I'm gonna go back and restudy him so I can just get better and also better develop a tactic where I don't need to check on him, because I also want to make sure I'm preparing for we eventually do blind mode runs for Halloween edition. So 6th night Nightmare, which I think is just Nightmare, or if it's the main 4 and then Nightmare, and then 2020 is obviously the maximum. Well, the thing, I want to also scroll down just so I can be completely transparent with you. I know I've only uploaded 1 video on the books. As you can see, I'm currently reading the 10th Fazbear Frights book. I have scripts written up all the way until about halfway through the script for the 9th Fazbear Fright book. Just a matter of recording them and uploading them, which I just haven't had time for. But I really want to, because I wanted to start like getting that rolling. Because these books are just as important as everything else. I've been reading them very consistently since the start. So, but there's a lot to get through here. The exciting stuff. All right, let's read chat. Let's catch up in chat, and then we'll call it a night. So I booped in night 1, and since has ignored, press boop again. Yeah, sorry, I just didn't really look at chat whilst I was playing. Especially for FNAF 4, gotta be quiet, gotta be concentrating. I hit a real flow state, hence why I kept going, and I'm happy that I did. I feel like there's a joke to be made about Foxy and Freddy being in the closet, probably, but also they're literally nightmares haunting a child. Yeah, also it's Nightmare Freddy kid / Freddy was adopted. I don't know. I would assume not. I mean, they definitely look like their dad. Good question. Maybe he bought them himself. Maybe boop in the nose gives you luck. Real, not a scam. Totally. I was researching FNAF, and like, if you boot the nose, the animatronics AI values go down. So, I was like getting jump scared and stuff when we discussed animatronic children. Lol. So, who's your least favorite animatronic across the games? Bro, you know how Toy Chick is a child, right? I mean, mostly all, but you know. What? Do you mean like she's got the spirit of a child in her? Which I'm actually not entirely sure if that's true. Like the main animatronics? So otherwise, the actual animatronic herself isn't a child. I would certainly hope so with the curves that she's got and how over-sexualized she is by the community. What a crazy thing that my parents probably had. Least favorite? Toy Bunny. Hang on. I didn't really get frustrated, but still there. Just, you know, because I hate him so much. I've also got a mascot for the Fazbear Fanverse Initiative games. I've got a mascot for those games specifically, which I'm happy to also share when the time comes. Probably in a few years at this rate. I was gonna have to rewatch the stream so we can keep his death accurate. Bro, there's so many 20+ age people going to her. Unfortunately. Instant death, how fun. Oh, that's, yeah. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, he just stopped walking and I died. I know, like, they can be a little finicky, and FNAF 4 is a little buggy as well, even in the state it is now, so I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Oh, Nightmare Fredbear, I'm gonna hit you whole. Nightmare Fredbear, I'm gonna... Oh, God. Jackie's box parroting. I didn't cook. Oh, no, I was about to say, mention dance before 6 AM. I'm gonna place bets on how far we think you'll make it this time. There's just a betting game going on my chat. The heavy sounds focus of Night 5 is a pretty cool mechanic. I'm not sure how much you can hear it. Most guide videos that I've watched, you gotta really be concentrating to hear often the sounds that you need to listen to even a tiny bit, and often guide videos I watch, they play the isolated sound so you can listen to it. But I don't know how well you could hear his footsteps or how much he's bouncing back and forth, but so much of me watching guides for the game, and this is why I immediately went, oh, it all makes sense, was just ambience who I was watching talking about sound effects that he's hearing at the moment as he's playing. As he's playing and what he's doing in reaction to them, and then playing the sound effects after the video, so you can kind of get a feel for it. Because I didn't hear shit. So during Night 5's guide, he was just moving from left to right, left to right, left to right. And it's like, I know in theory what you're doing, but there's nothing computing about why that's actually happening. So I have no idea if you guys can hear the sound effects. But I certainly can, because my volume, I normally have it at 12, as you can see. I bumped it right the way up to fucking 40. Jump scares are gonna kill my ears. Like all the other nights, I just practice, build up your listening skills, so you can use them now. Pretty much, I like how, because, you know, FNAF is all about teaching someone and getting them prepared, almost like a final test. Like the first, like FNAF 1, the first 6 nights are all in class, learning, maybe a practice test to get used to it, all for Night 7 to apply all the skills you've learnt to finally ace the game, beat the test. But FNAF 4 is, I like how it switches things up and it makes you force learn this new animatronic, but all the skills that you've learnt from the previous few nights are incorporated into this animatronic. Because if it was just suddenly completely new mechanic, good luck, like, you would have to start at an easy enough difficulty for you to have to grasp it before moving on to future nights. But the fact that it's essentially, once you learn how it works, you can take all the skills that you've applied from the first 4 nights and, you know, put them to this night, which I really enjoy. We start up Pacific Dives for 6 AM. Nice. I'm assuming this is when I won manslaughter time. Again, though, why did the stuff get that close? Good question. Security Breach was only 1 night. I really forgot the name of the game. I don't think there's a single FNAF game that only has 5 nights. I'm just putting it out there. Hey, so let's go through them. Let's have a look. We'll finish reading chat first. Another death for the prosperity. At least my favorite is Balloon Boy. That annoying. My least favorite is Balloon Boy. Good call. Just FNAF 2, full of sucky animatronics. Scott, what were you doing? Also, several of the messages you read out aren't visible to me for some reason. Strange. Generally, thought Papa didn't respond to my least favorite animatronic question. Oh, strange. Anyway. Yeah, what? Because FNAF 1. 7 nights. FNAF 2, 7 nights. FNAF 3, 7 nights. Yeah, because aggressive nightmare mode. FNAF 4, 8 nights. FNAF World, no nights. Sis location. Base game has 5. Because technically the secret ended night is a part of the 5th night. But then there's also Ultimate Custom, well, not Ultimate Custom Night, just Custom Night, which is a 6th night, but that's not canon, so you could argue Sis location. FNAF 6 has 6, Ultimate Custom Night has 1, Help Wanted has way too many to count. If we're just thinking about levels, no nights, 1 night, 1 night, no nights, multiple nights for counting levels. Into the Pit, I think Into the Pit has 5 nights. If I remember correctly, I think it's the only game that genuinely has 5 nights without any sort of if, buts, coconuts, Sigma 1 night. 1 night. Well, I was about to say, hey, fuck this is 1 night. No, it's got 2, 3. I'm pretty sure. No nights. And books. I can't FNAF World, I actually forgot it existed. How do you forget FNAF World existed? Game is so good. I'm actually really excited to beat FNAF 4 so I can take a respite from horror and move on to FNAF World because I really want to actually get back into FNAF World. Yeah, but they all had at least 5 nights. Security Breach didn't even have that. That is also a fair point. A lot of the Stillwell games don't. Sick of the Mimic, Ruin. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the stream. That's me done for tonight. We will be back at some point. Like I said, don't want to rush it. I'm going to go back do some more research, but at some point I'll be back to at least beat the 6th night. Whether I'll beat 7 and 8 in the same stream, not entirely sure, but we'll just see how it goes. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.